This is Peter Lau. Today is Thursday, October 17th. I'm at 1968 Linda Flora Drive, Los Angeles, California. I'll be entering through the right side cleanout. So this is the entrance to the right side of the home. And the cleanout that I'm utilizing is on the exterior side of the bathroom. That's on the right hand side. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, as that provides the clearest video. And that is water currently being ran. It's not a leak in the line. We're about 84 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 7 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. So currently what you're seeing on the screen, that's the city sewer lateral. Camera head is currently resting on the saddle, which is just the curvature of the pipe coming from the property to where it meets with the city sewer main. So I'll be making my way back. This is clay piping, because that's very typical to see. Most cities will use clay for their sewer line material. And there's actually a crack in the saddle, and that's again noted at a depth of 7 feet, and a picture will be included in the report as well. You can see a slightly wider angle. So the first little indentation, that would be the joint, and then the part that's sticking out is a crack in the line. Typically that will allow for moisture to seep out of the pipe, but typically in the middle of the street you won't have issues with root intrusion, because roots have to be growing in close proximity to the sewer line. So while there is a crack at the saddle, it's not causing any complications in terms of water flow, but I will recommend that that portion of the line gets fixed. So things I'm looking out for within the clay portion of the line, looking out for any kind of offsets, root intrusion, and cracks within the line. Those are the three most common things to find within this type of piping material. We're just seeing some debris within the clay. And then this is a perfect example of what an offset looks like. So the joint that connects two sections of clay piping together typically will become off-centered over time due to earthquakes, heavy construction, and things of that nature. And then that allows for moisture to seep out of the joint, which allows for roots and tree roots in particular to detect that water and grow in at the joint. And that's what we're seeing here. So this by itself is not enough to cause a blockage in terms of water usage, but over time that debris can collect and build up. But as of right now, I will not recommend that that gets cleared up. Making our way from a downturn. So water was ran prior and during the inspection, just to make sure that there's no issues in terms of drainage caused by the issues that I talked about just prior to that. It's been about 3 minutes since the water fixtures have been turned off, and we're seeing more offsets throughout the clay. With about 40 feet remaining, still working our way back from clay piping. about 25 feet remaining, making our way back from a turn. And at about 24 feet, we do have another transition of materials, or rather the first transition of materials. So we're going from clay, which is closer to the city. Typically you'll see clay past the front side of the house. You wouldn't see clay piping underneath the house, and cast iron is indicative of the year that this property was built. So cast iron being underneath the house, we're basically at the front side planter area, and scaling is observed within the cast iron portion of the line. And what scaling is, it's a buildup of minerals. It gets caked onto itself over the years. This is due to water being ran through the cast iron constantly, so that scaling, while it is getting caked on over the years, it's not causing a blockage at the time of inspection. Estimated service life of cast iron is roughly 60 to 80 years, depending on site conditions. Making our way back from a turn. And at about 11 feet, we do have a transition of materials once again. So the material that we're currently seeing is called ABS. This is a modern day plumbing material. You'll see this in homes built 2019 and beyond. So this is a PVC synthetic part plastic pipe, and it's a great material to see underneath your house. Typically what I'm looking out for with this kind of material is any stagnant water, as that could indicate issues with sloping. Since it is a flexible material, there could be low spots in the line. Now I'm working my way out the access, and this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.